Welcome to PGTV News. Here are our top stories. Florida Hospital plans to build a freestanding emergency department in Northeast Lakeland. Find out when construction is set to begin.
A Florida Polytechnic University graduate talks to us about his experience. Find out who he is and what his future plans are.
Hello and welcome to PGTV News. I'm Stephen Barnes.
And I am Tina Mann. Thank you for tuning in. Our report begins in Lakeland, where Florida Hospital is planning to build a freestanding emergency department. It will be located along Interstate 4, just west of Florida Polytechnic University. Rochelle Hens Ahern, Director of Corporate Communications at Florida Hospital West Florida Division, said freestanding emergency departments are staffed and equipped to care for patients in the same fashion as emergency departments attached to hospitals and must have CT scans, ultrasounds, x-rays, and an on-site laboratory. This new facility treats patients for life-threatening illnesses or injury, such as heart attack, extreme fever, head injury, or loss of limb. It is important to know that even though Florida Hospital owns multiple hospitals in Central Florida, this would be their first facility in Polk County.
Also in Lakeland, Legacy Flights, a Lakeland-based charter company, will start offering chartered flights to Key West. Starting Memorial Day weekend, customers can get round-trip flights to Key West starting at $199. Lakeland Lender Director Gene Conrad said it was an exciting addition to the services being offered by the airport tenant. We're excited about the opportunity. It's a great concept. Company spokesman Mitch Pizek said Legacy Flights plan to offer flights to Bimini, Bahamas, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and Savannah, Georgia in the future.
The RP Funding Center is getting a second hotel. The Florida Hospitality Group plans to build a 5 to 6-story Marriott Spring Hill Suites. The new Spring Hill Suites will have up to 130 rooms and joins the Hyatt Place Hotel on the northeast side of the center. Both the RP Funding Center and Spring Hill Suites plan joint marketing efforts to promote the hotel as a draw for center events, including concerts and conventions. Mayor Bill Mutz said the hotel is the missing component to attract events to the center. The new Spring Hill Suites Hotel will increase the quality, diversity, and number of attractions that will come to the RP Funding Center.
And sticking with Lakeland, the hurricane hunters were recently in Lakeland for the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration and the National Weather Service's 2018 Hurricane Awareness Tour. Residents came out to Lakeland Linder Regional Airport's terminal to view the WC-130J Hurricane Hunter as well as NOAA's Gulfstream 4 Gonzo. The WC-130J is nicknamed Hercules and operates with the Air Force's 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron, Hurricane Hunters, carrying a crew of at least 5, pilot, co-pilot, navigator, aerial reconnaissance weather officer, and weather reconnaissance loadmaster. Gonzo is a twin-engine jet piloted by NOAA Corps officers and crewed by NOAA civilian engineer and meteorologists. The G4 flies around and over developing tropical cyclones to create a detailed picture of the surrounding upper atmosphere. It has a range of nearly 4,000 nautical miles. Unlike the WC-130J, the Gulfstream flies above the storm at a cruising altitude of 45,000 feet. That is so cool what they do. I mean, I can't even imagine taking any plane, nonetheless like that big old Hercules and even the G4, which is a nice jet, but taking them right into the eye of the hurricane, that's nuts.
I don't know about you, but I'm hoping they don't have to use it this year. In Davenport, the city commissioners will move into their new chambers in June. City manager Kelly Callahan said, "We started talking about it last budget year and we broke ground in December. We're shooting to have this opened up for the last meeting in June." The outside of the new chamber will look similar to the current. The new commission chamber will have a courtyard with benches on the outside and administration offices for the city manager, city clerk, and assistant city clerk. The chambers will also feature a loop system to cater to those with hearing aids as well as sound panels.
In Lake Wales, the Catholic Charities has opened a new Agape Mission Market. Agape Mission is essentially a food pantry serving the area's poor with an emphasis on fresh produce. It's located at Holy Spirit Catholic Church at 644 South 9th Street in Lake Wales. The new market provides a variety of goods, including frozen meats, bread, dairy, and other staples, to people in need at no cost. Shoppers only need to answer a few basic questions to determine need. For more information, call 863-676-1556.
It is now time for this week's health tip. Here is Nicole Riley with that information.
Hi, I'm Nicole Riley with the Florida Department of Health in Polk County, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Better Sleep Month. Did you know that 1/3 of the adults in the United States usually get less than the recommended amount of sleep each night? Nearly 8 in 10 Americans say they would feel better and more prepared for the day if they had just 1 more hour of sleep. May is Better Sleep Month and a time dedicated to educate all sleepers on the importance of a good night's rest. It is recommended that adults get 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night for good overall health and quality of life. Not getting enough sleep can be linked to many chronic diseases and conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and depression. Make your peaceful dreams come true with these 5 tips to get better sleep at night. Number 1, be consistent in a bedtime routine. Go to bed at the same time each night and get up at the same time each morning. Number 2, make the room quiet. Make sure your bedroom is quiet, dark, relaxing, and a comfortable temperature for your sleeping. Number 3, pull the plug on electronics before bedtime. Keeping the television, smartphone, tablet, laptop, or even a computer in your bed makes it harder for you to sleep soundly. Number 4, avoid large meals before bed. Also limit caffeine and alcohol before bed. Consuming these things can keep you up longer and limit you from getting a good night's sleep. And lastly, number 5, get some exercise. Being physically active during the day can help you fall asleep more easily at night. Thanks for joining us, and for more information about how you can get better sleep each night, visit bettersleep.org.
Thank you, Nicole. Well, we have to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll tell you all about a Florida Poly student who recently graduated. He'll share his experience at Florida Poly and tell us his plans for the future.
15 years ago, I was diagnosed with diabetes. It really was devastating. I did not want to accept that I was a diabetic. I was so ill at the time, and my health was really failing. It was to the point that it was very serious. I first heard about this program, Take Charge, University of Florida, from my neighbor. This class explains exactly what you are supposed to do. It has taught me exactly how to live, what I'm supposed to do daily. They care enough to take the time to explain everything to you in detail. From the beginning to now, I feel well. It doesn't worry me a bit about diabetes anymore. Now I know that I can live because I know how. And it has been a lifesaver for me.
All right, you wait right here. I'll be right back.
Okay. No, Dad! What are you doing with Terry? No!
He's old and worn out. I'm getting rid of him.
You can give Terry another life. You can recycle him.
I'm coming, Terry!
See, Dad, I told you Terry could have another life.
Are you doing your part? Put your waste in its place. Littering is against the law.
Welcome back to PGTV News. In this month of May, we continue to feature students who have graduated and gone off to do unique things. We caught up with Alex Kiss, a Florida Poly graduate, and here now is his story.
Coming here to Florida Poly, one of the major things that I really enjoyed was that the professors that came here weren't necessarily teaching their same curriculum for 20 plus years, but came here and showed that they wanted to teach the subjects that they were teaching. And on top of that, all of these students here, being that we're a STEM university, The campus culture here really meshed with what I wanted to do. Going to the university, I didn't necessarily want to go straight into cybersecurity. That wasn't the first thing that was on my mind. I just knew growing up with computers and working with computers that I really wanted to go into something that involved computers. And seeing that cybersecurity fit me better than the other options with the concentrations here, that's what I decided to go with. And I haven't looked back. I've loved it ever since. Being part of the inaugural class is a very unique experience, and not a lot of people get to experience something like that, being able to shape the university, or at least help shape the university going forward. And I was lucky enough through the experiences that I gained here and all the projects that I've done through the university, I was lucky enough to land an internship at Jabil over in St. Pete over the summer. And through that internship, I was able to share my experiences that I had with the university and all the projects that I've done. And I was able to land a full-time job opportunity with Jabil.
If you would like to get out and about, here are a couple of events you can attend. Head out to the Polk Museum of Art to experience the art of film with the Spirit of the Beehive. The Art of Film series showcases movies as an art form and includes a question and answer and talkback session with film directors and Florida Southern College film professors. This month's screening will begin at 6 p.m. on May 26th, and it is free to attend. Visit their website for more information at www.polkmuseumofart.org. Also in Lakeland, Safari Wilderness is launching their Sunset Safaris for the summer. Beginning on June 2nd, safaris will take place at select times on Friday and Saturday through the month of August. Enjoy a sunset safari on the savannah and see animals up close and personal. You could see zebra, camels, lemurs, and many, many more on your trip. Don't miss this unique opportunity. Make your reservations today. Tickets and more information are available at www.safariwilderness.com.
Well, Tina, you know what time it is now?
What is it?
It's time for our sports report with Coach Neal. Take it away.
Hey, thanks guys. I want to remind everyone to check the PGTV listings for the weekly airings of Sports Central. When you tune in, you will see a full hour of featured guests, athlete spotlights, and so much more. Now, let's get to your Polk County sports news. The Florida Tarpons have won again, ladies and gentlemen. They beat the Peach State Cats 52-6 and recorded their second straight win. The Tarpons offense was scoring touchdowns at will, and Tarpons quarterback Chris Wallace throwing 6 TDs. The defensive effort was aided by 4 interceptions, including 2 by Maurice Francois. The Tarpons' next home game will be against the Upstate Dragons on Saturday, May 26th. In honor of Memorial Day, all active and retired military, along with the first responders from Central Florida, will be admitted free for the 7:05 start. For tickets, visit the RP Funding Center website or call 834-8100. The Lakeland Tropics have begun their PDL season, recently taking on the Palm Beach Suns. The game remained scoreless until Ricardo Dieguez scored in the 49th minute. Dieguez led the team in scoring last season with 10 goals and was actually the leading scorer for the Lakeland sister franchise, the Florida Tropics, of the Major Arena Soccer League, who finished their second season this past March. Lakeland's next home match will be their only Sunday contest of the year. That contest will be on May 27th. The rest of them are on Saturdays. On the 27th, they will entertain the North County United at 7:05 p.m., kind of a kickoff to the Memorial Day weekend. The Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame induction ceremony is set for Tuesday, June 12th at the RP Funding Center. The evening features the induction of 8 new members to the Polk County Sports Hall of Fame. Tickets are $35. For more information, call 551-4750. As always, go to visitcentralflorida.org or centralfloridasports.com for more information on these events going on in Polk County. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the sports report, Neal, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.
Remember to tune in again next week for another installment of PGTV News. We'll see you next time.